Hello, it's Ted. I'm over here on the Mississippi River with Ted Peck. Man, we're on a heck of a bite. Well over 70 fish today. Bass, walleyes, pike. I mean, the bite is hot. The water temperature is 50 degrees. These fish are going crazy. You need to do whatever you can and get over here in the morning. We'll pick you up at the landing.
The sun was barely burning by the time I crossed the Wisconsin River into the Kickapoo Valley. I've been told the driftless area moves at its own quiet pace, but not this morning. The Old Man River, the Old Blue, the Big Muddy, Father of the Waters, the Gathering of the Waters, the Great River. There are many names for the mighty Mississippi River and probably more love for this body of water than any other in the United States. Not to much surprise, unbeatable fishing on the Mississippi River is one of the main reasons why this 2,300-mile watershed is worth the hustle. Not to mention, I have two legends of fall bass fishing waiting for me with the boat. What's fishing roots? My old man is a 30-year full-time professional fishing guide. Quite honestly, one of the best fishermen you'll ever meet. My son is the most obsessed fisherman you'll ever meet. And me, I'm a fisherman with a particular set of creative skills. 3 generations snagged on fishing? Welcome to Fishing Roots.
It feels like another big fish day.
It does, doesn't it?
You know, every time your dad and me get together, we kill them. It's two alpha wolves. They shouldn't let us fish together. It's a matter of time before they pass a law.
This episode of Fishing Roots is like finding a field of solid 4-leaf clovers. Or like finding Bigfoot. Finding a unicorn? Today we're fishing with 30-plus year Mississippi River fishing guide and nearly 4 decades as an outdoor journalist, author, friend, class of 2020 National Freshwater Hall of Famer, Ted Peck.
You can see the slick water there. That's what Ted's talking about.
Yeah. So it's a series of rock piles. And what happens is the walleyes usually lay above, right on the rocks or above the rocks, and the smallmouth lay below it. So we start out here just throwing a few cranks to see how many weeds we pick up, and that will drive a lot of what we do the rest of the day. And then we're going to go to where you caught El Grande Sheeposaurus yesterday.
Yeah.
And try for some walleyes there, or maybe another mongo.
There's an L-shaped closing dam down here Ted took me to, and we caught some smallmouth there. We caught one little walleye there, and we caught a 20-pound sheephead, biggest sheephead I've ever caught.
Oh, it was a beast.
He was a big one. Put up a hell of a fight, I'll tell you.
I read the river. If you notice this riffle right here, it's kind of a rough riffle. And you notice on this locator there, it's going to go from 3 feet to 20 feet, just like that. It's what you call a deep water riffle.
We're at 20 already.
Yeah, just like that. And right over there it was 4.
The main channel of the river and its numerous wing dams, tailwaters, levees, and backwater lakes turned fishing into a treasure hunt.
All right. So what we got here, as you know, is an L-shaped closing dam. Just like this, a short arm, a long arm. And that thing is put here to protect the island from getting blown away. Because the number one rule, well, you know where we're at here, 13-foot break line. Oop. So that thing's put there to maintain the channel. Corps of Engineers was tasked with doing that since 1878, maintaining the channel in the river. And so this closing dam, shaped like a capital L, is part of that, to make sure that island doesn't erode away and to maintain the channel out here at 9 feet. Okay, you gonna do the crankbait thing?
Whatever you think we should do.
Well, I'd be doing that. I worked for you yesterday.
I'll do it, and I'll throw this. You want to throw?
I'll vertical jig with that blade.
Okay.
I got a Northland ripping shad here. It's been producing some very nice walleyes. Spring and fall, the walleyes tend to stair step. And they start out, you know, your active walleyes all summer long are in 8 to 13 feet. And as things start to cool in the fall, they'll stair step down to 16 feet, 22 feet, then wintering holds 27, 28. And in the spring it reverses. As it warms up, they start stair stepping up 22, 16.
Yeah.
When they get below 8, it's real close to spawn. I'm not like these bass guys, but I do believe in running and gunning if they get the patterns.
Once you, till you get on them, and then come check it again later. Because they move up and down here on the river a lot, don't they?
Oh, they sure do. And you could be on fish and they get to vote. They may not want to eat. Oh, there we go.
Good deal.
That's a good fish.
Need a net on him?
No, I don't think so, Ron.
Okay.
I'm a sportsman. That's why I use 40-pound braid.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to go to 30. I had 20 on that, and that fish cut that off really quick back there on the other spot.
That might be a walleye. I guess we'll find out.
Looks like a decent one.
That's a decent fish.
Ah.
What is it?
There he is, Smalley.
Is it Smalley? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He fought heavier than his size. MR6. What a versatile crankbait. My go-to bait is right here. I'm a big fan of rattle trap. That one there's the oxbow. I catch more fish on that oxbow trap than any other lure I throw, except for maybe a jig. I mean, sometimes you use the a jig presentation
There
or
we
a
go.
willow catch for the walleye. But as far as the bait, day in, day out, that's
This feels like a good one.
Got a fish?
I don't think I need a net on him, but you know how these smallmouth fight.
Oh yeah.
He hit that minnow as soon as he hit the water.
They
Really?
fight like you used to when you were young.
When I was young, when I was able to do that.
Net?
Whoa, that's a pretty good
nice fish.
largemouth.
Let me get a net.
If I had my casting rod, I'd lift him, but I can't.
Yeah, but your shoulders are sore from catching all them fish yesterday. Ah, nice large mouth.
There we go. That's a decent one.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Oh,
on
that's
that
a nice
minnow
fish.
bait.
Yeah. Oh boy.
On that little, whoa. Little, nice one on that little minnow bait there. He liked that. As soon as it hit the water, he was on it.
Look how fat he is.
Yeah.
That's just probably feeding heavy on shad right now.
I bet they are.
Yeah, that's a 2.5 pound fish.
Nice one.
He's about 14, 15 inches long.
Yeah. We'll let somebody else have some fun with him.
It's a bass day, the last hurrah. No, that oxbow rattle trap, I had a client out a couple years ago in the spring near a tributary emptying in. And my client caught about a
There's another one.
19-inch smallmouth,
There we go, guys.
a 23-inch walleye, and a 24-inch brown trout.
Oh, he's a jumper.
A yumper,
A yumper.
yumping Yemeni. I think we got the pattern dialed. Oh, that took us
There
for
he
half
is.
an
He's
hour.
not quite as big, but it's all right.
Yeah.
We'll take them all. They're fun. Whoa, come here.
I got the net on standby. Now you hit your stride.
2 casts, 2 fish. I like it when it happens like
Oh,
that. This is like yesterday.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I broke off. I was tying on a jig. You caught 5 bass in the time it took me to tie on and get the jig tied
Yeah.
on. It was a pretty good
Let's
bite.
let him go. We'll catch some more.
Let's get some more.
Yeah, the Wisconsin River, they like this little zoom bait too.
Oh, it's a good bait. Yeah.
The walleyes like it. The bass like it.
Well, you tie those heads yourself or pour them, don't you?
I pour a lot of these heads, yep, myself, and it's my little Ned rig head is a stand-up head that it's a little broader base than. Well, there we go. I let her drop it. He grabbed it.
Okay, I'll let that.
Ooh, that's a good. Ooh, that's a nice smallie there.
Okay. Well, I might be over. I think you're okay. Are you okay? I made a
I'm
cast.
okay. I'm underneath you.
Okay, I'll get this thing. Get the net.
Whoa, where's he at? There he is.
There he is.
There we go.
Smallmouth.
Smallie. A little bit of everything on this today. Yeah, he says, give me that little minnow. I like that.
Well, you know, one
Pretty-
fish doesn't make a pattern, but 5 to my 1 does. I'm going to switch over and start going with the
Yeah, they like
kind of
that.
head.
Pretty fish.
Oh yeah.
Let him go and we'll catch him another one.
That took a while to dial him in this morning, Ron. 20
Yeah,
minutes.
took you a little longer.
Yeah.
Put me on him again.
Well, I'm older. That's the thing. Ronnie Barefield, we've been bus buddies for 40 years, and he's just the alpha predator. And don't ever try to fish against him. He outfishes me 5-6 to 1 usually. It's because I'm always netting him. See the whole logic behind this, you got anything like this where you got a variance in current, which is going to draw the bait fish, and it's late October, Halloween's in a couple days. Something that draws the bait fish will draw the bass, and they will herd them and stack them to a little area like this, a little waterfall where there's a current break and they can push the fish in against the rocks, and that's why they're waiting for these little minnow imitations. You just catch them till you're sick of catching them. Now you may have to go a mile up and down the river to find that kind of water, but once you get her dialed in, you just make a milk run. Catch all you want till the temperature gets down to about 48. And we're at 50 now, so in about 3 days, be 48, it'll be time to switch over 100% to walleye. And I expect to find the walleyes in 12 feet right now. Oh, missed them. As it gets a little colder, it'll stir.
There we go.
A net.
Oh, another smallie.
Yeah. Is that a netter there, Moondoggy?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little harder to lift them with this little spinning rod. He's a jumper.
Your shoulders are shot.
Not a big fish, but it's a nice fish. 14-inch fish.
Yeah, one more. I'm going to get in the boxer, get my musketeers out. Just give
I'm
up.
glad I brought you along for that net, man.
I do some things right.
Another nice, fun Mississippi River fish.
Oh boy. You know, it's just a matter of time before the authorities won't let us fish together. We got a solid, sustained 15-mile-an-hour wind.
Oh, it seems like it is. Probably at least 12 to 15.
And you know, it's with that Ned and all that wind and that big loop in the line, just as much intuition as it is feeling them.
If you notice, I'm keeping my rod tip close to when the wind's like this.
Oh yeah.
You don't get that big bone line, you can feel them better.
Right.
I keep it down kind of low and low in the water column. They're not hitting it hard, they're just all of a sudden they're just there.
They're just slurping it, just flaring those gills and slurping it in. You know the neat thing about you and Gavin, he's starting to feel his oats and he's got the skill set. He's getting there, but about the time he thinks he knows more than you do, you just pin his ears back.
It was fun the other night with those carp. He goes, he told his buddy, he says, we got done and he hadn't caught one, and I think his buddy caught one small one. And
you had a bunch of them, did you?
I had 3 or 4 nice ones, and he goes, well, Gramps schooled us, he goes like that.
Again.
That's Gavin.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
remember that time last summer?
But he can catch fish, I'll tell you.
Oh, he can.
Oh, yeah.
Remember a couple summers ago, we told him we were down there in the Winnesheek and told him, well, cast here and do this. He didn't listen to us.
Yeah.
Then you and me, where'd you get him on? Where'd you get him? Well, right there.
What are you using? What do you got?
Yeah, what we told you to use where we told you to cast.
He saw something he liked a little better, so we let him just go ahead and do it, and then we proceeded to catch fish, and all of a sudden he was, what do you guys got on for bait? What are you guys using? Where'd you throw? Where'd you catch that fish? Right where we told you to throw.
That's it. Here we go again. Coming up.
The weather's changing. It's getting a lot cooler. You might think it's time to pack up your gear, start thinking about next season, but stop right there. You're missing out on prime bass fishing time.
Okay, you can see we've been here a lot. This is where we caught all those bass yesterday. You see the wing dams here. And right here at the bottom end of this island is a good wing dam. Now there's a bay back here that's still warmer water, but we're catching the fish above this wing dam. We'll catch walleyes above the wing dam and bass right on the rocks and maybe below the wing dam. So we're going to spot lock. Anytime you're fishing wing dams, you want to anchor up in about 8 feet of water. 8 feet of water will put you within casting range, but it'll keep you out of trouble from hitting the rocks. And notice I don't shut the motor off until my trolling motor is down and operational. You don't want to get in trouble. Those rocks will ruin your lower unit. And we're right about the end of it right here. It's right down in front of us. So let's go see who wants to bite today.
I'll just fish right here in the middle.
See 5 feet, and there she is. See it breaking right there?
Yep.
See off the end. Can you see that the slick down below? That's the end of the wing dam. See, it's a deep water riffle. She boils around the end. And the river is pretty much low. It's been stable. And at low levels like this, you're going to find fish would be from the middle of the wing, typically.
There we go.
There you go. That took a while.
Little guy.
Better now. Better.
Whoa, we got
smallmouth.
off.
Yeah.
Little guy.
Ooh, I don't want this one. I want the other one.
Yeah. Last night there was some really.
On my first cast.
Oh,
I
there
think
you
they're
go.
still here, Ron.
I think they are.
I think they're still here. They're just a bass. I don't need a net.
That's a nice one though.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's growing a little bit, isn't he? Oh,
Yeah, that's a nice bass.
It is a nice bass. There you go. Thank you, sir.
There.
Yeah. Boy, he swallowed that mark.
He ate it, didn't he?
Nothing wrong with that.
No, that's a nice fish. MR6.
MR6, the old rattle trap. Gotta love it. I keep pliers all over. Should be a pair right behind me. There they are. Beautiful.
How many sizes of that MR6 do they make?
One.
Just the one size?
Just the one. And they got an SB57 square bill. And
There we go.
get one?
Yep.
A netter?
Feels good. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it all feels
It's
good.
kind of almost shaking his head like a walleye.
Oh, like a walleye. I like it.
I'm working him easy because that last one came on. Oh, nice one.
That's a walleye, isn't
Is
it?
it a walleye? No, it's a bass.
Oh, it's a bass.
I thought it was a walleye. It's a nice
Another one.
bass.
Yeah.
Oh, got him. Whoa. Yeah. There.
About 3 pounds.
Ah, nice fish. Like that bait. MR6. Rattle trap. Nice fish. Fat. Fall fishing. Can't beat it. See, I went to my little softer rod. I tried that new rod. It was fine. That's how I lost that fish. So that last.
That was a little bit more forgiving, isn't it?
This one's soft. This is a crankbait rod by Shimano.
Yeah.
7.2, I believe it is. Real soft, but it gives the bait to the fish too when they get up behind it.
Well, it's just like using a willow stick bank pole. I mean, things just bends and bends. They hook themselves. They're not getting off, and you
That's
get to have
right.
fun.
You know, they're not just slamming it though. It's all of a sudden they're just there.
Yeah, they just stop it.
Yeah, it's not like in the summertime where they just really slam it.
Well, I got that cold metabolism, cold blooded metabolism. They're slowing
Yeah,
down.
that's true.
We got to be putting it right in front of their face, but they're staged in a place.
There we go. Whoa,
Is that a fish?
that's a good fish. This
Fighting
is
like a walleye.
whoa.
Like a walleye.
It's hard to lift them with this soft rod.
No, it ain't the rod, it's your soft shoulders. Caught too many.
There you
That's
go.
hey, look, he's got spots like, oh, that's a 5-pound bass.
It's not the same.
That's a beautiful fish.
That's-
See, these tournament guys run up and down the river 80 miles an hour. Old dogs like us just get set up and all day long.
nice fish, huh?
I'd say close to 5.
They liking that MR.
Yes, they are. And look at the spots. What's that?
Yeah, that one I caught yesterday had a lot more on
Yeah,
both
he did.
sides.
Yeah,
That's nice fish, huh?
nice fish, yeah.
Look at that. Hey, boy, he's eating
chowing
good.
down.
Nice fish. Let's catch some more.
Let's get some more.
You want a picture with them?
Yeah, let's take a. Let's let him go here. Well, beautiful fish.
I know those walleyes are here someplace.
Yeah, they were last night.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
That one?
Yep. Whoa. There we go.
Oh, it's 2.5 pounds, maybe.
Yeah. Oop, come here.
Rayburn Red MR6.
Yep. Right. Nice fish, huh? These are goodies. Let's let him go.
By the boat. Oh yeah. Look at that, 5 feet of line out. Let's see how much line out was out when he hit. 6 feet of line out when he hit that crank.
That's a nice one too.
Nice fish.
There you go.
It's the only way I can get in there. If your line's not in the water, it's the only way I can catch a fish. That's a solid 3-pound bass. Once again, the MR6, this is the Pro Blue pattern. And he hit with 6 feet of line out. It's a beautiful fish. You know, one crazy thing about this with this crankbait bite, over the summer with low water, this river got so clear. I mean, I never had to go to fluorocarbon, but when you're fishing crankbaits, you'd actually have to pulse that bait, trigger a strike. And then when you get back to the boat, you want to do a figure L one way or the other because they were seeing it.
Oh yeah.
Now you get in this colder weather like this, I mean, the water's still pretty clear, but their metabolism is slowed, so what you want to do is a steady retrieve.
Right.
Just steady cranking.
Yep.
They can hone in on it easier than having to chase it.
They feel that vibration, that rattle.
They do. Number one thing about fishing, the fish are going to follow their food source. The predator-prey relationship is the most important thing people got to realize. I mean, you go bass fishing or walleye fishing, you don't want to think like walleye or bass, you want to think where's what they're eating, where's that living?
Yep.
And where are the crawdads living, where are the minnows, what are they feeding on? So you think like the prey, you'll find the predator. In the fall of the year, if you have, especially with some low water level there, a lot of the bait fish are going to stack on rocks. And the bass are going to be right behind them. Water temp's now about 49, 50 degrees, but as it gets colder, it kind of go dormant and the walleyes will come on. So that's what changes in the spring. In the spring, the fish are actually migrating into shallower water where it's warmer, and I'll throw a rattle trap in shallow water on dark bottom, throwing a lot of wood on this Mississippi River.
Wood gathers a lot
Wood
of
warms
warmth.
up quicker than rocks, and so the fish will follow their food to the rocks, and it's really pretty simple. Just predator-prey relationship. Think like the prey, you'll catch a lot of predators.
And think about your time of your season and what time of year it is, and take it from there. In the spring, they want the warmer water.
That's
In the
right.
fall, they still want warmer water, but as that water temperature drops, these schools of bait fish in the fall always bunch up. And I'm guessing that the reason they hit a lot of crayfish patterns too, crankbaits and stuff like that, is
Crayfish live in the rocks.
because the crayfish live in the rocks, but they're also going to get ready to winter. There we go.
There you go, another one.
Yeah.
Well, it took you 6 casts, so you're getting
I know.
off a little. Are we talking another
I was
bass or
talking and
walleye?
not paying it. I think it's a bass.
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah, it is.
That's a bass.
Little guy.
Yeah.
Small.
I need a
larger.
counter on the landing net.
Yeah. Over here.
Yeah, yesterday, what was it? We averaged a bass every 6 minutes for 6 hours.
Something like that.
And this is pretty much the same as it is today.
Little guy, but that's all right.
Stretch the string.
Yep. A lot of fun anyway.
Oh boy.
A lot of fun.
I just feel bad for Gavin. No, I don't.
Hey Gav, if you're seeing this, buddy,
Yeah.
it's just a lot of fun. Wish you were
Oh,
here.
yeah.
We'll get you here yet. Oh,
Oh, look at that. Back to back.
Hey,
Boy,
hey.
Ronnie, don't you wish you were sitting in math class right
I do
now?
now. He was on the back side of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just glad I got you to handle that net for me.
Well, I'm working on the netting skills.
Hey, feels good unless he's foul hooked. That's another.
No,
little-
another bass.
Yeah, I think I might. Well, I'll just
Yeah.
let you scoop him.
Yeah, there we go.
That way we don't.
That's what I like about the rubber net for bass.
Oh, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's 2 consecutive casts again.
Yep. Nice. Fat, aren't they?
Oh boy.
Here, I'll let him kind of go that way, and maybe you can catch one out there.
I'll slide over there.
You'll just turn the boat on me so I can't hit my...
No, I would never do that.
Never do that to me.
You know, I would rather see you catch fish than me all day long.
Ah, we have fun with it.
Oh, we do.
We've caught a lot of fish over the years.
Oh, man. There's so many bass
See
here.
this,
to
look
get
at
walleyes
the, look at
to
the
get
birds
to it.
down there over that wing dam.
Where?
Right down there, see them?
Ooh, maybe some white
They're
bass.
not diving yet, but they must know something.
Must be some minnows down there.
They usually do those dang things.
Yeah, that's a good fish locator. Let's go see what, I'm excited. That could be a white bass bite. Wouldn't that be a hoot?
It's like watching two kids in a candy store with a $100 bill. The fall season is all about the bait. The birds are feeding on the bait. You want to match the hatch and go figure out what these fish are feeding on.
What are you gonna throw here?
MR.
Oh, okay. I just wondered if we.
See, this is deep out front. We still got 12 feet here, but this thing tops at 4. So I'm going to get into about the 8 foot. Okay, there you go. They're
Back
on the
and
rock,
forth.
Ron.
Oh, they are right on top of it.
Yep.
Oh, look at.
Start with, oh boy. Start with the MR and go to a rattle trap maybe. Maybe we'll go right through the rattle trap. Got 8 feet off the back now. Throwing into 2.
There we go.
Imagine that.
There we go.
I'm hooked up too. That's a double.
We got 2
I
on.
got
all
big
right.
fish.
See what I got. Smallie, I think, or a white bass.
I don't know what. I hope it's
Big white bass.
Is it a white bass? It's kind of what I thought. So yeah. Well, that's a big fish here. Some of these white bass are up to 17 inches. Oh baby, that's got to be a white bass.
Here you go. You bring him up here and I'll net him. I'll scoop him.
I don't know if he's ready yet.
That's a nice fish.
Oh, it's a nice fish. Maybe a big walleye.
No, it's a big whitey, I think.
Big whitey.
Mine's a big one too.
Oh.
There. How's that?
You know, and Ron sees these gulls working down at the next wing dam south, and usually when that happens, it means the white bass are stacked. And they absolutely are. We actually double up on the first cast. I like throwing that rattle trap. It's a great search bait for everything, especially these white bass. But once again, those gulls were a key. Water temperature's 50 degrees, and the gulls told us the bass are here. Now we're just going to go catch fish for a couple hours, and we're going to keep these. These are absolutely spectacular smoked. So I'm going to keep a half a dozen to smoke.
There we go, on my minnow.
On the minnow?
On that little rubber minnow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's another dandy.
Need a net?
I can get him. You go ahead and keep fishing.
Well, I got to feed the family.
He's a big one.
Ooh, a big one. Oh,
Oop.
Oh yeah, that's a sandwich.
Yeah.
So that's three white bass and 3 casts. That's
That one's on a minnow bait, on that little rubber minnow.
yeah.
Little zoom minnow, they like
Oh,
that.
look how fat he is.
Yeah.
Ooh,
There you go.
little applewood.
Little applewood smoke.
Oh baby.
While you're doing that, I'll give us another one here.
Alrighty. You're just working me too hard, Ronnie. I think about 6 more white bass, and that'll be enough to smoke.
All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, that gives you a good bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, there we go. I'll get you another one here.
Well, I'll just do what I usually do.
Hey, could you get that net for me?
I'm right here, boss.
Ooh, that's another good one. Oh yeah,
A beaut.
a beauty.
A
I'll
beauty.
get him in here quick so that you can get your line in the water.
Well, yeah, I'm not in a big hurry for that. I just got to get the fish. Look at the gut on him.
That's a nice one.
Whoa.
You don't need no stinking live bait.
No live bait. Oh, that's 4 and 4 casts.
This ain't fun.
No, it's work. Just another day at work.
Phil, you wanna?
Oh no, you catch a couple more. You go 3 casts without hooking up, I'll put the bait back in the water. Oh my.
There we
Oh,
go.
there he is. That's so what? 4 casts and 4 or 5 and 5? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at him.
Oh, oh, that's a dandy there.
Oh, that's a nice fish. Whoa. Where's he at? Oh,
Where's he at? There we
there
go.
he is. Yeah.
You want to take that fish off for me?
Sure, I'll do that.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Would you like a venison stick? Are you ready for that? Or
Pretty quick, we'll have
quick,
one.
yeah. Another,
Another nice fish.
yeah. There we go.
Got him?
Yeah. Oh, that's, oh, babe, look at that! Wow! Whoa! That's one thing with white bass. If you're reeling and one bumps it, I just had one bump it, and you miss them real faster, they can catch it. This is a big fish.
Oh, you can't keep it away from them.
No, Faster
If
you
they
reel,
decide they want it,
man, that's a big fish. Or they just fight hard.
they do fight hard.
That's a big fish.
That's a nice one.
That is. Whoa, Ronnie, can you get him?
Where's he at? There we go.
Oh yeah,
Look at that one. That's a tubber.
Oh man, look at that big fat white bass. One of my favorite bait. Oxbow pattern rattle trap. Oh baby. Oh, it's another nice one.
There we go.
Doubled up.
Tried a different, yeah, I tried a different lure, a different bait.
I'm gonna hoist this one in. I got that 40 bait.
Oh, this one's a nice one.
I'll get the neck for ya.
This one here. Whoa. These are some big fish.
Oh, they are.
If I can get him off on the boat.
That's a nice fish.
Whoa,
a
jumper.
yumper. Where's he at? Oh,
Right there.
there we go.
Look how he ate that.
Oh, he's
I threw a
flying it.
different bait on. And man, oh man. Different rubber bait.
Yeah.
All right, grab yours. That's another double.
Another double. Double, double, double.
They just came up. They just came up right there. Hit the surf. 2 or 3 of them came up right behind us, kind of. They'd see the birds. See the birds all of a sudden coming
yeah.
down. The fish were hitting back there.
Yeah, they'll just chase the forage back and forth until they can pin it.
Oh yeah, right
The
there.
minnows, yeah, must be down there now.
There we go. Yep, the school's back, boys.
Oh, pull and drag.
When you get white bass that pull down right there where that bird is. Look at them. Oh yeah, the fish are up and the birds are on them.
One on that yours, then I'll catch one. Ooh, that's a beauty.
Hey. Yeah, look at them. Oh yeah, look at them hit the surface down there.
Let me throw him in a box.
Yep.
You go get another one.
Watch that fin. That back fin will get
Oh,
you.
yeah.
What do you need? One more?
Yeah, one more should be enough. That'll fill up every reel in the smoker.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh, he got off. Oh, another one grabbed it and he missed him.
That's the thing. I mean, if you miss them, of course that's kind of hard to speed that up. If you miss one, just reel it faster. They'll catch it.
There he is.
Get him?
Love it when they, the old Mississippi River never disappoints.
No. 115 species of fish in this river. And today all we caught is 3, I guess. Largemouth, smallmouth, white bass. So that's all we're fishing for. Oh!
Come on out of there.
That's a good one. Oh, they're all good ones.
They're all nice, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Go ahead, you can take him and
Yeah.
throw him in. I'd like you to get your hands smelling fishy.
I appreciate your compassion. Beating me like a rented mule with a landing net. I think that's enough to smoke. Yeah, that's enough.
There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, this isn't fun.
I will get the net as soon as I get this cat.
When you get white bass that'll take drag,
Oh, man.
those are nice white bass.
Well, they're more fun than anything.
They fight hard.
Yes, they do. I should go to that light.
Fall fishing on the Mississippi River. Whoa, this is a big one.
Maybe we'll put
This is
him
a
in.
real big one here.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll keep him,
I
too.
think.
Oh, I think it is. That's a big fish. Oh, it's a big fish.
Yeah, that's a big white bass.
Big white bass.
Oh, look at that one.
That's 18 inches.
Look at the shoulders on
Oh,
him.
my. Oh, my.
Oh, man. Boy, howdy, there's a dandy. Look at that one.
Well, I got 10 in the box. We could start putting them back.
That's a nice, isn't that a dandy?
Yeah. 17, 18 inches.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
that fish could be almost 15 years old. They did
That is a
DNR
nice-
did the study with the odorless, and they found
Nice
out that-
white bass.
Yeah, I bet he's over 10.
Wow. When you get white bass like 2 pounds, those are nice white bass.
Nice white bass.
Impressive watching these two figure out where the fish are and chasing a different species all by watching birds. I gotta pay attention more.
There he is.
You got him?
Oh, yeah. So I think we got 10 in the live well, which is enough for me for the smoker. So now we're just having fun. Nice fish. Do, 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 do. Yeah, the wind's still whipping.
There we go. Oh, little guy. Whoop, where you at?
I'm off, you're good.
Little guy. Yeah. There we go.
Better fish?
No, another one. About the same size. Here you go, Phil. He caught one down there too.
I caught the rock that time. It was almost a perfect catch.
There we go, Phil. Right there at your feet. Oh, a little better, not much. A little bit bigger. There we go.
Better fish?
Yeah, I don't think it is. Oh, no, he's not much better. You ate it though.
I'm gonna throw something deep.
Appearing almost like the spine of the continent, America's greatest river passes through 10 states: Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Wisconsin, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Mississippi. Naturally, it has more fishing spots than you can count, and is home to well over 100 fish species.
There we go. Whoa, a little better one. Yeah, this one's a little better fish, Ted.
You netter?
Yeah, it's a netter, I think.
Okay, we're
I
right
can
with
get him though, I think.
you. We're right with you.
Where's the, oh, there's a net right there.
I'm coming.
Oh yeah, this is a nice one.
Nice bass.
Yep.
Big net.
This one here's a
Big
dandy.
net.
There we go.
Oh, that's a nice. Oh, that's a. Look at his gut, Ron.
I know it.
Look at his gut. Wow.
I was leaving it set still there, and fishing along this riprap. It's kind of a gravelly area. There's rock here too, but I'm just drifting a Ned rig back along here, and it comes out about 3 feet deep, and then it drops into about 8 feet. And right here where the boat's at, we're 14 feet right here, but right in there where they're hitting is about 6 feet. And they seem to be laying along that shelf. There we go, there's one.
Pretty much dead sticking, huh?
Not a big one, though. Just a fun one. They're all fun. Yeah, just laying there. Woohoo! Come here. Come here, buddy. Yeah, just laying there, he had it. Maybe I'm fishing it too fast today.
Such a target-rich environment. Which is my... Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh. Oh my.
And
It's every cast, ain't it?
it just about in that one spot there. They want the bait, they want it dead stick, just kind of laying there.
Yeah. I got some of them too. Did you caught 20 fish? I haven't caught one here.
We made that one more cast.
Ah, ah.
Oh yeah.
I think we're on our target.
I think so.
Little pop. We got to get some walleyes.
Well, they were here last night. That's
Right.
where I got those two nice ones.
Yeah.
Give her a whirl again.
Yep. Oh, bass.
Is it a bass? Another
Nice
bass.
Yeah.
Boy, the bass are on a rip today.
Yeah,
The train stopped.
They know the end is coming.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a nice fish.
Yeah, it looked like it. All right.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
Boy, they're just nice. I think we have better quality here.
Yeah, oh, there's no doubt about it. They're all pretty decent fish.
Yeah, that's a decent fish. Yep. Yeah, but I think, you know, if we were working on it, if there was a tournament, we'd be cashing a check today. But I don't do tournaments. Look at that.
Fat, look at that belly. Fat fish.
Hey, I've lost 30 pounds. What are you talking about? Look at how chunky that fish is. Man. Sploosh.
We found some fish, I think.
Yeah.
There we go.
Walleye?
I don't know.
I'm hoping we're into the walleye.
It's kind of hard to tell. They fight. Those walleyes last night fought pretty darn good.
Let me get the net here.
It's coming up right here. No, it's a bass, I think.
A bass?
Yeah.
Another stinking bass. Oh, nice fish.
Oh, come here.
couple pounds.
Yeah, there must be a few of them here because I had another hit before that first cast
Well,
before.
this is a deeper wing depth, so they're closer to the shore. Could be a sheep.
It's a bass. I thought it was a
Bass.
I thought it was something else the way it was fighting, you know.
That's another 3-pound bass. Get him?
Yeah. I thought it was a walleye that time because the way it was fighting, or like you said, a big droner.
Boy, look how chunky they are. That's a 3-pound fish.
They're sure fat right now.
Oh man.
Feeding up for the winter.
Probably all be done here in a couple days.
Yeah.
It's nice to get in on the end of it. And the beginning, and the middle.
Yeah, you like that.
MR?
That little MR.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful fish.
Oh man, nice and dark. Look at the gut. Whoop.
Fat. They're feeding up for the winter.
Yeah.
I thought the way it stopped it and it just started doing this, I thought,
Oh,
okay,
walleye, here we go.
walleye time.
She's 17 right here, and there's the rocks.
Yeah.
That's just got to be a wall.
This has all got to be rock here, huh? I can see where it runs
yeah,
out.
it's weeds on top. The river's dropped about 4 inches, and so you got.
When you say a jig, you mean a just-
Well, yeah. There you go.
whoa. Come here. Might have been.
You know, when you throw them over there, they're going to swim back here anyway.
Well, I'm just throwing over there so it doesn't disturb everything that's right here for the for the time being. Oop. They do disturb each other.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
See, this is a neat little pattern here. Look at it. We got 3 feet off the back, and we got 15 off the front.
They're right off that. It's a better one. They're right off where that comes in, that current.
I think I can hit spot lock right here and keep us out of trouble.
Okay, Smallie.
Nice
Come here, buddy. Yeah, nice one, huh? Fun.
That'd be kind of neat on that video if you had bass number 1, bass number 27, bass number 38. Got 2 of them.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Good fish?
whoa. Yeah, it is. I didn't want
Well,
this guy
yeah,
to...
you got to maintain them.
Nice Smallie. Big,
Bass?
big
Bass?
Smallie, yep.
Yeah.
Nice Smallie.
Oh, he works me so hard. Where's that other net? Oh, no. That's just a bass. Oh, that's a nice fish.
That's a
man.
big nice smallmouth.
Nice small.
Oh! Too slow with the net.
There's just a marginal spot. He pulled 5, 6 bass off of this. He's a predator. Too slow with the net.
Oh, that's a nice one.
You need a net?
Might need one on this one.
Okay.
Whoa, that's a nice small.
Nice smallmouth. Yeah, yumper.
He's a yumper, is right.
Yumper,
Whoa.
Now
Come on
don't
up.
horse him like you did that last one that got off.
Here he comes, right
Right where?
there. There, he's coming up right.
Yeah, bring him around about 4 more times.
Right about there.
Right about there.
Thank you.
That's a quality fish. I
A
think the one
nice
that got off
smallie, huh?
I think the one you horsed was bigger than that.
Yeah, he probably was. I shouldn't have probably pulled him so hard. But, you know how that
What a
goes.
chunky little fish.
Yeah.
Want to catch another one?
I'm going to catch one more out of that same spot
Oh, sure,
there.
yeah. Get you in there, catch another one.
Straighten him out there. Isn't that a chunker?
Big chunky bass.
We'll let him go here and let somebody else catch him.
Maybe my clients tomorrow, who knows?
There you go. That one was on the other side of the hole there.
Yeah, there's a really good eddy back there. See, that's the beauty of guiding. All I got to do is just sit here and run the trolling motor and net the fish. I was fishing too hard today.
They're making it too easy, aren't they, with these trolling motors? Whoa, did I get him?
Get him?
I don't know if I got him or not. I think I do.
I think you
Yeah,
do.
I got him.
Yeah, you got him.
Whoa, that's another good one.
I want to go home. Oh, it's a good one, Ronnie.
Is that a largie? It's a largemouth this time.
Yeah. Whoa.
I thought he didn't fight quite as hard.
Another wayfish.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now we better catch another one.
Nice one, isn't it? Greeny. Fat, boy, these fish are all nice and fat.
Yeah.
Feeding up for the winter.
Oh, boy.
All right. Maybe one more and then we'll let Ted go. Then we'll let Ted go home.
Yeah, 10 more. We got to break out the nav lights here.
So, how many years have you been guiding on this water?
This water right here, only about 20.
And how many total?
Well, I didn't guide as much as your dad did for a long time, but 44, 45. You got my, well, when he did that Hall of Fame thing, I had to check on it. And the only records they went back to 1980 was for the Wisconsin guide license. But I had it before that. I just didn't use it. I was only running, 20 trips a year maybe. With firefighting and writing. I've been hitting it pretty hard for the last 20 years.
How many years were you a firefighter?
25.
25 years.
Professionally, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 24 and 9 months.
Oh, I bet you could write a book about that, along with your other books.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
We're not going to fish until you've had enough.
here we go.
I'm just running the trolling motor.
Let's just get out of here. Otherwise, I'll keep you out till dark.
Well, yeah, that's
And I don't want to do that. I feel sorry for it. I don't want to do
I'll
that.
bet you do. I'll bet you do. See, I was going to keep you out here, and I'm just glad you finally realized that you have a problem.
I do have a problem.
Yeah.
I like it too much.
It's an addiction.
I'm an old man. I go all day. I'll hurt at night, but boy, oh boy, do I enjoy it before I get home.
Oh, yeah. Well, usually I don't fish this much. When I'm fun fishing for me, I fish maybe 3 hours. Go out and catch 20, 25 fish, and that's enough.
When you're on a great body of water and you're 3 miles from it, and
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Anytime I could do that for 3, 4 hours and then say, yeah, I've had enough, I'm going to go
Well,
home.
that's what it is. You
That's
just
what
go out
I
there and
do.
catch enough, say, okay, I can come back tomorrow.
This was an incredibly long fishing routes video, but I'm never going to pass up the opportunity to capture two legends of fall bass fishing who were incredibly gracious with their time, letting me jump in the boat and tag along with all my gear and film an amazing late fall bass bite. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Fishing Roots as much as I did capturing it all. And if you did, please take a moment to subscribe and tell a friend. More from Fishing Roots soon.